This is Simran Kaur Rathor. You're watching eSpotlight, a program brought to you by Golden Jubilee Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Today I have with me a very versatile personality. She is creative director at Himani Arora Studio and chairperson at Fiki Flow Amritsar. We are so grateful and honored to have you.
Thank you so much, Simran. Thank you.
I think your journey talks a lot about the setbacks and then the success. But what I feel is when we look at you, somebody like you, so graceful, so elegant, what we forget to notice is that your journey must have had its own trials and tribulations.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. It had because I actually switched from science to style.
Yeah.
So that was the most challenging part, not in terms of working hard or, achieving my goals, but yes, to convince my family, my friends, and my nears and dears one that I really wanted to be a fashion designer. Since my education was all in biotechnology and microbiology.
Yeah, you did your
So
MPhil in biotechnology.
Yes, I did my MPhil in biotechnology. And I had this plethora of realization that yes, I'm good at aesthetic and style. So I wanted to try my hands on that.
But, we were talking about it. I mean, you started it after marriage.
Yes. Yes.
And that shift, from being in biotechnology to coming into the fashion industry, and
Yeah.
entrepreneurship was not something that was really famous, and
Yeah,
especially
and
in case
taken
of,
nicely in that
yeah, and especially with regards to women.
women.
So, what do you think? How has the time changed?
I think, yes, I must say that times have changed now. And back then, I started my work when I was 25 years old. And I got married at 21. So everything, even my MPhil, I did after my wedding. But my family supported me like anything. And it's just because of them today I'm here and I could achieve what all I aspired.
So, you've been serving as chairperson of Fiki Flow Amritsar. Plethora of events, your life, what we see, but what goes at the back end? I mean, just give us a glimpse of what Fiki does.
Fiki is a federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, and FLOW is the Fiki Ladies Organization, the women wing of Fiki. So we have in Punjab 2 chapters, like one is Ludhiana chapter and one is Amritsar chapter, and it's a very dynamic chapter, and we have around 400 members who are, I think 80% of them are entrepreneurs, and we are all into all kind of activities which are related to social service, which are related to women empowerment and upliftment. So it's like empowerment at all levels, grassroots, middle and higher. So for that we carry out different activities, events, and you've seen us everywhere, and we are very, very lucky to be associated with the Golden Jubilee Center this year of Entrepreneurship and Innovation, Infinity Center, and truly thankful to Dr. Jaspal Singh and Professor Pratap Patti for actually integrating us with the Infinity Center. And I think I see a lot of change in the organization post this integration, and all thanks to our members for embracing this in a very nice way, and and all thanks to the Infinity Center as well for actually taking us under their umbrella.
So you are connected with network of women.
Yes.
And culturally, and the differences with regards to the male counterpart. I mean, especially when we're talking about getting into business.
Yes.
Starting your own business. I think the setbacks and the struggle is a little different. But when, they get in touch with you, what change do you feel? Because you've been through the same cycle.
Yes.
And at that point of time, you might have met people who motivated you, stood with you,
Yes.
Could be your family. But right now, in today's time, I mean, we are getting educated. We are able to, be financially independent as well somehow. But do you think that the struggle, what has changed? I mean, the struggle's still there, but what part of it has changed?
I feel, yes, the struggles are there. The things are a little bit easier now. We are very well accepted. The acceptance is there from families, from other people, from, I think, this perspective of working female, that thing is taken nicely now. I think male support is there, and gender parity is there. So I think that thing has actually changed and eased out our process of achieving our goals. So that is something which I really, really appreciate, that yes, a lot of acceptance for women entrepreneurs, for women-led businesses. All the agencies are coming in support of women. Startup Punjab, I Am Punjab. So I can see the kind of hand-holding and support, everything. And the government is also very supportive for all women-led ventures and businesses. So that is what I feel has changed in today's day and age.
Yeah. So if I'm to talk specifically about the women who don't have resources,
Yes.
no support, and we see them, how do you think your organization, Fiki Flow, can help that part of our population? Because I think a lot of us have dreams, we do carry them. I mean, it's not restricted to where you're coming from, it's your imagination.
Yes.
But all that we need is somebody to just come
Handhold.
and be like,
Yeah.
we're there for you.
Yes.
So where how do you play that part?
See, this year we started this Sheeppreneur Initiative, which is just not to support our members who are already into businesses. So this was to create a resource pool where people can choose a mentor or a mentee. So that is that pool which we wanted to generate was just not for members, it was for everyone. And then there was a She Rises program of Flow National, where just not members but everybody could be a part. And that was a direct access to Stanford and other big universities and all the the best mentors in the across the globe. So for that, I think our organization is always on, and the resource pool I was talking about, that is for every person, every female, like in Punjab or anywhere, who can just grab and take whatever our organization has to offer, and we will definitely handhold them.
Yeah. So incubation center,
Yeah.
it's a new phenomenon, I would say,
Yes, it is.
because you go some years back, people were not even aware about, okay, there is something called incubation
Yes,
center. We can
yes.
get the strategic help from, they'll connect us to the investors. So times have changed,
Yes.
and you've been connected with the incubation center. So how do you think platforms like this are helping the budding entrepreneurs?
I think it's a great way to bring about a change in the society in terms of entrepreneurship. Because sitting back at home, even surfing the internet, you don't get resources.
Yeah.
And the kind of these sessions which the Infinity Center is carrying out, because I've attended quite a few now, so I feel that that's the best place to grab what is best for your business. Be it financial education, be it management, HR development, or in case if some angel investor is there, so many ideas. There's no dearth of talent in that center. So that's what I've realized, that this is a new culture, and if we go in this direction, soon we will be the largest economy of the world. So definitely I urge everybody to actually think seriously and see what all benefit they can get from this amazing incubation center. And I'm so proud of all of you to be a part of the council of the center.
Thank you. So there's this concept called reverse migration now.
Yes.
And a lot of our youth is just leaving the country.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we get into conversations, and what we very commonly hear is, इत्थे कुछ है नहीं, यहाँ पे कुछ है नहीं, हमारा कुछ बनेगा नहीं.
बिल्कुल.
And that is the point of view of the parents as well. Even when they have businesses, I mean, they're like, it's better to send our kid somewhere out.
Yeah.
So, how can we stop that? Because you are yourself an established entrepreneur. I mean, people can stay back here and put in the double
Yes,
efforts instead of
yes.
just going abroad. So what's your viewpoint on that? How can we stop it? Stop the whole migration thing, retain our youth, and at the same time provide them opportunities. Where are we standing? What's your viewpoint?
I think it's a very, very easy phenomena in today's time. Like, bahar bhej do. Whosoever the child is, I don't want to study here. It's okay. Bahar bheja, study kiya. But I feel should come back to the roots, because that's how we will grow. And in living in Amritsar, a city which has tremendous potential, I mean, just look at it. We have an international airport. We have the Golden Temple. We have the Atari border. We have the Gobingar Fort. We have the Ram Tirath. So many places of historic interest, and we are culturally very rich. So I don't feel this need of just leaving the place and going abroad and settling there. And to be very honest, I think if the government helps us, if we provide opportunities to our youth, I don't think so there's a need to go abroad. And I think in coming time, definitely we will have reverse migration. It's already started.
It has
And I have seen people coming back. In my own family, a person, my cousin who was staying for 15 years in the United States, he's moved back to Chandigarh, and I'm proud of him. So I see this happening now, and I feel that yes, in near future, this will be. I see a lot of people coming back, and I see a very, very promising future for Punjab. And I actually seek support from everybody who lives in this region to make our region the best.
I'd come back to the part where you talked about the family support.
Yes.
I think there comes an age in a woman's life where, it's that's like the dilemma. Either you choose the career, and especially the marriage, now you have to settle down, career. And that is something that could be very scary, especially when you know that you have potential and you can do something, but you're always in confusion that you don't know whether your in-laws will be supportive.
Yes.
You dealt with that situation. You're very lucky, by the way.
Yeah.
You had very good support.
Yeah.
But women face that.
Yes, they do.
And how to deal with that? How to deal with that dilemma? I mean, either you could be a rebel. You could be, oh, all right, I'm choosing this. But a lot of times we're not taught how to be vocal about our own preferences.
Yeah.
So how do you think that part of our personality plays a role?
It does, because being vocal and then fighting, and then this conflict won't lead you anywhere. But I actually would like to give this piece of advice to each mother-in-law and husband and family, that yes, if a woman is working and she's getting a satisfied amount of respect from her work and coming back as a happy mother, as a happy wife, as a happy daughter-in-law, I think it's a win-win. So that is, this thing is very important, that yes, if somebody has a talent and the family fuels it and supports it, I think nothing like it. That's the best gift a husband can give his wife, and a mother-in-law or a father-in-law can give their daughter-in-law. So yes, I was very lucky in my case. I got tremendous amount of support from my family. They actually supported me throughout my MPhil, because I did my MPhil after my marriage, and I had my daughter also. And the masters, when I did, I was already married. So the second year, the final year, I did completed after marriage. So yes, I feel that if we have a right kind of family support, there's sky's the limit for us. So I feel that yes, the family, the husband, the in-laws, they should support a lady so that she can shape up her career.
So when you are on that journey, it is just not possible to run away from the setbacks.
Yes.
Setbacks are like part of the whole journey. You only succeed when you pass through, right? But a lot of times we hit the lowest points.
Yes.
Family support is one thing, but when we move out of the house, when we're dealing with the world, a lot of things happen.
They do.
Especially in case of women. I mean, there's an extra. There's things going on. So when we're dealing with all that, it's a lot of times that we hit the rock bottom.
Yes,
right?
we do.
And a lot of times we just have to carry our own selves with that grace. But a lot of people are not able to do that.
Yes. Because, Simran, as women, what happens is we are always living in a guilt. Like,
Yes.
if my husband is busy at work the entire day and he did not get time to say hi to my daughter or just ask her how was her exam, he won't be guilty. But if I do the same, I'll be guilty to death. I was like, "Ye, मैंने क्या कर दिया?" I'm like, I'm not a good mother, or this is no way I should be just at work and not even thinking about my daughter once. And so this is kind of a difference. But yes, I think. But then God has blessed us with something which is called multi-talented. We are. And we can actually do so many things at one time. So this thing is not there in men. So we are blessed as women, and I must say that yes, the journey is tough because the setbacks which we have, they need a lot of rooting and grounding within our own self. So when you are strong, when you are grounded and rooted, then nothing can actually move you. So in my case, yes, I had a lot of setbacks because I started at 25, I told you. So now it's been kind of 15 years I've been working, and only my meditation and my faith in Almighty that actually helped me navigate through this process.
So now, if you're talking about the personalities, a lot of times when people see a woman leading, the team, we have these judgments.
Yes.
Men are coherent, men are logical, they can make the difficult decisions. Women, they're emotional, they might, just as you said, I mean, we just have that personality, and that's something very unique,
Yeah.
that's our strength, I would say. But how to sort of go beyond that judgment? Do you think that's changing, or do you think that that's just a stereotype? I mean, women can be equally, logical, coherent, and that's just the judgment.
I feel it's just the judgment. So I think intellect has nothing to do with gender.
Yeah.
So I'm a designer first. I'm a woman after that. So I don't put gender ahead of anything. I see a person as a person. So gender is behind that. So that's what I think matters, and is just the judgment.
You talked about meditation
Yes.
and the spiritual aspect of your life. A lot of times people just go away from that aspect, because when you have setbacks, failures, world is hitting you, it just feels like, all right, everything's just collapsing.
Yeah.
First scenario is that's when you're like, all right, this is not going to work for me. The other thing is, when you're established entrepreneur, you get so busy that you're like, oh, I don't have time for this, and I've heard people be like, this is waste of time.
Meditation.
Yes. And so how do you manage it? I mean, what's your viewpoint? Because I think it's very important to change it, because your psychology is something that really works itself. It's magic, when you're in a journey and you have to, create beautiful art with whatever universe is
Yeah.
providing you with.
Simran, I feel meditation is the optimal use of time. Like for people who say it's a waste of time, for me it's the optimal use of time. I refresh, I reboot, and I restart my system. And after meditation, I'm a different person. Just 15 minutes of meditation, I practice the Sudarshan Kriya. I'm a follower of Art of Living. So after the Sudarshan Kriya, I'm totally a different person. Like I look at things logically, and it's very hard to scare me at that point of time. And I my focus and my directions, they're very clear.
So it brings stability.
It does, and the depth. So whenever I have to go and interview somebody on stage, I don't go without my meditation.
Yeah.
So that is because of this crazy Fiki flow year and entire this thing. You've seen us
Yeah.
working and doing things. Sometimes I miss also, but yeah, I take this thing as a as a very very proud practice in my schedule, that yes, I have to do it whenever there's a special day for me, and whenever I have to have a long day, and whenever there's too much pressure is mounted on me through external things and all. So yeah, I love to meditate. And whatever form of meditation can be your work. Meditation can be going to the gym. Meditation can be just designing, sometimes sketching. So I think that practice gets you deep into your own self, and you get to know yourself, and knowing yourself is very important. When you know yourself, life gets very easy. So that's one thing which I always endorse, and I will want everyone to practice meditation in whatever form suits them. They should meditate.
I mean, the energy that brings
Yeah.
on your face is
Yeah.
just resonating itself.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Yeah.
for sharing that part of your life. One more question. When you have a certain vision in your mind, for example, if I come to you and I say, okay, this is the business idea that I have and I want your support. But you, in your mind, you just know that it's not going to work out. Now, it's going to be a difficult decision.
Yes.
Because you've been there. You know that, what somebody might be having in their own mind,
Yeah.
when they're coming to you with their idea. It's almost like carrying a child,
Yeah.
and they just seek help. They want you to work something out, but you just know that
It's not working
it's
out.
not working out.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can, help things out here. How do you deal with those situations? Because now, it's the emotional aspect as well. That person might have nothing. So
Yeah.
how do you handle these situations?
I feel to be very, very frank in the startup world is very important.
Yeah.
You can't be just showing them greenery and mountains everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, if somebody comes up with an idea which I feel is not going to work, I'll be very honest with that person.
Yeah.
So that's how it's required. You should not be rude, but yes, you should be honest.
Yeah.
That listen, this is not working out, but yes, if we change it this way or do something which is like more this based success based. So that's how I will want to enrich that person. I will want to enrich him or her with my experiences, and I'll be very honest and straight to that person that this is not working out, and I think that's how it should be.
Yeah. It's been such an honor to have you. And your story, when you just bring your story out, it just vibrates something really positive. So thank you so much.
Thank you so
We'll
much,
be ending
Simran.
this interview with one message that you'd like everybody who's going to watch this interview to listen to. Please.
One message for all the viewers is stay happy. That's the most important thing. Whatever brings you happiness, be it your work, be it your workout, be it your success, I think you should work towards that. And staying happy is the most beautiful gift you can give to yourself and your loved ones. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Himani ji. It's been an honor, and I think I'm gonna keep that message very close to me
Yes.
as well, because your smile is something that stays with
Yes.
you even in the hardest of the times.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. This is Simran Kaur signing off. We'll be coming with more interviews. Stay tuned.